See how it works. There is an order block here. If you notice, there's an order block. This is an order block. So this candle, just last buy candle just before the sell. This will become an order block. So that's the reason it's trying to touch here before it wants to go down. It wants to touch it, wants to mitigate this one. Otherwise, it will not go down. People don't notice this one. See, there are sellers available because there is an order block here. There are a lot of sellers available. So that's why it's trying to go up, but it still didn't get mitigated because it didn't touch this area. So how people think it works is like they'll put the trend line here. See, even these 2 points, right? This one. After breaking the trend line, yeah, everybody go long from this trend line, but they'll hit the stop loss here and they'll go up. But why it will go up from here? Because there's an order block here. There's an order block. See here, last buy candle before this. So it wants to go up from here, right? See, it will go up only after touching this. It will go down only after touching this. It will not go down. These are just inducement, just making people like fall for the trap. So this will we have to wait until this gets mitigated, and then only it will go down. Until that, it will not go down. See, you can observe this is a live market. It's a live market. So it will go down only after touching this one. So I'll show you live. So, and also there is one more thing people use and get trapped. This is trend line trap. Can remove this. And also people use this, like this is a support and resistance. See, they'll go long from here and keeping the stop loss just below it, and they'll get stopped out and it'll go down, go up here. So because there is another block here, last buy candle before the sell off, so it will mitigate this and it'll come back again. And also if you notice, see, price is coming up to mitigate this order block. This order block is created by this indicator already, market structure break. So this is a very good indicator for smart money concepts. So this is very useful. Say for example, see, almost touched it. So when it touched this, it will become yellow. So that's when I'll place the sell order. Until that, I won't place the sell order. See, this is a really good indicator. So also if you notice, people will use this trend line like this. See how this is where they've stopped out. They want to sell here and they'll get stopped out here. And see, these trend lines mostly don't work. People know everybody's using trend lines. So smart money will take out those small hands, and then see, still it wants to go up and touch this order block. So that's how it works. See, there are sellers are already available here because so more sellers, and so people will push it until this gets mitigated, and so until it cannot go. So these trend lines are useless. So that's when we have to buy. When this is just a trap. This is just a trap. So that's when it closes above it, that's when we have to buy. So this same thing again, broke this trend line, and then hit the stop loss. That's when it goes up. So that's what happens. This is an order block here. See, this is an order block. This was an order block. Last candle before the sell, and it touched the order block and came down. And same thing happening here. So it's unable to touch it because a lot of sellers are available. So we can have a sell position open, but good. Only thing is, best probability when it touches this order block, it will go down. So until then, we'll keep an eye on this. So we'll not take a position until it gets mitigated. It has to touch this level, or it has to take out the stop loss here. Then only it will go down. It has mitigated this order block. So it has turned yellow. So it has mitigated this order block, and then it's coming down. Everybody's long here because they'll use the trend line like this, and then they'll think like this is good opportunity for long, but this will not happen again. See, a lot of people will sell. People will buy here, so smart money will come and sell here. These are all smart money traps. So see, people will also use a trend line like this, trend lines like this, and they'll think like it will come back and it will go break out after the breakout and it will go up, but it will never happen. It will after selling. So it's a lot of complaints. So this is what we have to do. So when sell position, people will think like after break, they just broke the trend line, it will go up, but it will never go up. It will just a smart money trap. So people who are using this trend line to will never win the trades. So the result. So can just hit the stop loss here. Stop losses of people, and that's coming down. The target will be this one, as I said. See how it is coming up. Everybody would have entered long here, and then they don't see the order blocks here. So just clearing the stop losses here. This price wants to come down. This is how smart money concept works. Just trend lines, just the traps. Don't use the trend lines ever. Delete these ones. You start using this order